Today for my live, I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial, and I'm actually pretty excited about this because the last time I talked about my hair, I didn't actually show you how I style it. And so today I'm going to be showing you a little tutorial and some of my favorite products that I use when styling my hair and taking care of them. So a little bit's going to be talking about like how I wash my hair, what I use to wash my hair, and then blow dryer and hair dryer, whatever you want to call it, things like that. So I think before I start styling my hair, I'll talk about some of the products I use when like washing my hair and then right before I blow dry my hair, because I don't want to start styling my hair and then have a bunch of people come in once I already started styling it. So first, I'm going to talk about shampoo and conditioner. So I use the Orbe Gold Lust Repair and Restore shampoo and conditioner, and I am in love with this shampoo and conditioner, and I've used it for years, like multiple years. I don't even know how long I've been using it, but I love it. It smells amazing. It makes your hair feel amazing and shiny, and it even has like little tiny gold flecks in it. When you put it in your hand, you can see like little sparkles. So it's pretty and it works really well and it smells really good. I'm obsessed with the product, and the conditioner is amazing. So I'll put up the conditioner too because I love this conditioner. Is it up there? Yeah, I think it's up there. My doorbell just rang, so my dog could start barking soon. So if you hear that, please ignore it. He gets excited when the doorbell rings. It's probably just some sort of package being delivered or something like that, but he's not barking, so that's good. If you're just joining in, I'm talking about the products I use before I style my hair. So what I use when I wash my hair, and then I'll show you what I use before I blow dry my hair, and then I'll show you how I style my hair. This is what it looks like. I haven't done anything. I just blow dried it and I washed my hair today. So this is day one, and I think I washed it a few hours ago. So it's day one and recently washed and dried. But you can tell I've been tucking my hair behind my ear because it does this now. So because I haven't styled it, so that's not cute. Let's just keep it tucked. Okay, anyway, so right now I have up the shampoo or the conditioner I use, and I previously talked about the shampoo. It's the Orbe Gold Dust Repair and Restore. I love both of these products. They smell amazing. They work fantastically, if that's a word, and I've been using them for a really long time, and I just love them. Okay, so now let's move on to once I get out of the shower and I'm ready to style my hair. This product right here is called the Orbe Signature Power Drops, and a little goes a long way. I know it's a little expensive, but it seriously lasts forever, and you can either add a few drops into another product you want to add to your hair, or you can just add it directly onto your damp hair, and it really helps make your ends feel softer and your hair shinier, and it just like gives your hair like this really nice, healthy look. And like I said, you only need a few drops and it just works really well. I like to start at the ends of my hair because that's usually what's the most damaged. The ends, and then also like this part of my fringe usually gets like the most split ends because that's what I work the most. I'm actually getting my hair cut tomorrow and I'm really excited because I think I might go back to like straight bangs. Not like straight bangs, but like bangs. And I haven't had them in a few years because I just got so sick of styling them and taking care of them. But I think I'm ready to go back to the fringe life because right now I just have like some curtain bangs and layers and things like that. But I've really missed my fringe. It's kind of like, it was like my signature look for a few years and I miss it. So I'm going to go back and get it. So I'm glad I'm doing this hairstyle tutorial today because it's changing tomorrow. But it might be similarly styled except for this portion of my hair. And I'm just getting over being sick, so my voice is a little bit raspy. And if you guys tuned in last week, you know that my heat had just gotten turned on, and where I live, it's very, very cold. And I said, I think I'm getting sick because I've been sitting in the cold for a few weeks, and I did get sick. And now I'm finally recovering a week later, and I feel a lot better. Okay, if you're just joining in, I'm doing a hair tutorial and talking about some of my favorite hair products that I use before I style my hair. And I talked about my shampoo, conditioner, and these amazing power drops that are on the screen right now. And these are great for just helping restore damaged hair. I damaged my hair so badly a few months ago. It's been like a while. That's why my hair was like this long, and I chopped it off because it was so damaged. I don't know how I fried it so bad, but I did, and I've just been working to recover it ever since because it was bad. You couldn't really tell in pictures, but when I went to my hairstylist, he was like, I couldn't tell how bad your hair actually was until you got in here, and I started looking at it, and it actually is like really bad. So anyway, we cut off all the dead ends, and now it's healthy again. But that's when I started using these power drops because I was like, I don't want damaged hair like that again, so I need to be like proactive and not ruin my hair. So these were a must. Okay, so moving on from hair care products, now we're going to be talking about tools, and I'm not going to like show you guys blow drying my hair because that would just be really annoying to listen to me blow drying my hair, or because it'd just be so loud. So I'm going to show you what I do when I style my hair with the hair dryer. And this little hair dryer I bring with me everywhere. It is the perfect travel companion. I went to Paris. I brought it to Paris, and what I love is like it has this little, I'm not sure if you can see it, but when you travel to Europe, you have to change the voltage of the hair tools you're using. Otherwise, you'll like either fry your hair dryer or you'll blow a fuse or whatever. So this is perfect for traveling if you're going to Europe because you can just switch it to the other side. I think it's still on the Europe voltage, but I love this. And if you want to like save room in your luggage, you just fold it and you can just stick it basically anywhere. But this is the T3 hairdryer I use. I use the large one every day, and then this is the one I use when I travel. I hate using hotel hair dryers. I always bring my own because you never know what those hotel hair dryers are going to do to your hair, so I just bring a trusty companion. Okay, so as I'm using my blow dryer, I usually just like go like this through my hair with my fingers as I'm using my blow dryer, and then when I get to my fringe, which I start to use this brush, I'll show you in a second, when my hair is damp, not when it's super wet, because then I just feel like it takes forever to style it, and I kind of feel like it fries it slightly when you're holding your heat on your brush for too long. So let's see. This is the round brush that I use, and here it is. It's the 2-inch. It comes in like multiple sizes. So if you feel like 2 inches too small, you don't want like that tight of a curl or whatever. I use this because I'm using it on my fringe. And if I use too big of a brush, then it really doesn't do anything. You can't even tell that you've like put it in your hair. I'm like plucking my hair off this right now. This I use every single day. So it's like looking a little ratty, but it's fine. So what I do is I take like, there's like this triangle here. Can you see it? Like where your middle part is, and then you kind of grab some of the side pieces. And you take your brush, imagine my hair is damp, and then you kind of curl it up like this. So then as I'm doing this, I'll blow dry it like this, pull the brush through, go up, do that a few times. And then it's kind of already flipping, but then I'll take my fingers and kind of go like that. And if it's not all the way dried, I will flip it this way. I have a colic like right here, so I have to treat this side a little bit different than this side. So then if it's not cooperating, I'll like curl it under this way. But this brush I use every single day for specifically my fringe. I don't ever give myself like a full blowout because I honestly cannot figure out how to hold the brush and the hair dryer and like do everything around my whole head. The people that can do it on their own hair, I applaud you because I cannot figure it out. I know how to do it. I just can't make my hands do what I want to. I feel like I need one more arm and a mirror in the back of my head to figure out how to do that. But the round brush on the fringe is the way to go. Or if you're trying to get like that big 90s look, use a round brush on the front of your hair because it will give you the volume that you want. Or if you want the volume on your crown, which is here, like use the volume there, or use the brush there too when you're blow drying, and then you'll have more volume and you won't have to give your whole head the blowout. You could just give it like here. And it works. It's weird. I don't know why it works, but it does. So moving on to how I style my hair with my hot tool. I'm gonna put this down. Okay. So for my curler, I feel like everyone has like a different name for your hot tools, but I call it either a curling iron or a curler or something like that, which I feel like is very normal or common. This is the curling iron, and it is a single pass curl. It's 1.25 inches. I've tried multiple of these, and I just use this size because it works the best for shorter hair. When I use too big of a barrel, I feel like on short hair, it doesn't really do anything unless you're really trying to curl under and get the volume. Then a larger barrel really works well. But since I don't want that look, I kind of want it to have a little curl to it, and I want it to stay, I'm going to use a smaller barrel. So I'm using the 1.25 inch curling iron. And some of these tools, you can get the ones, I think it's like the whirl and the twirl, and you can take off this piece. This is hot, so I don't want to touch it, but you can take off this piece and switch them out for different sizes. This one is one of the ones that doesn't come apart. So this is like the size for this wand, and you can't interchange it. You can also change how hot the curling iron is getting. It's hard to show you guys this, but there's these little dots on the bottom, and then this dial you can adjust. I'm not sure if you can see the little lighting up, the little light, and then you can go from like cool to hot. And I like to go on the lower end because I don't want to fry my hair, so I always tend to be in the middle or even lower. So this curling iron I love, and it hasn't fried my hair. The old curling iron I was using was broken and I didn't realize it, and then that I think is what fried my hair. So I've been using all new tools because I don't want to, like, my hair, literally when I would grab it here, it was broken and crunchy. So I don't want that to happen again. Okay, so let's go on to styling my hair. It really doesn't take that long, and I prefer my hair to look undone and not perfect. It took me a long time to be okay with my hair not looking perfect because I'm kind of a perfectionist. So when I would put my hair up in a ponytail or anything, I'd have to like smooth out any bump, or when I curled it, I would just like curl every single piece, and I wanted it to look just so perfect, but that's not the vibe I go for anymore. And I'm kind of glad because it makes it so much easier, and also it looks a lot more effortless when you have slightly messier looking hair. So what I normally do when I remember to do it, I'll like just clip my hair up like this, just one of these. And these are doing something of like can't talk. They have a mind of their own right now. So what I start by doing, and this is specifically the way I style my hair because of the way that it's cut, and it has layers. So these pieces on the ends are longer, and this part kind of curls under. So I like to flip these out and start by flipping out just this bottom layer just a little bit. So if you can tell, like, I barely had the curler in my hair, and it gets like just the tiniest little flick. And then I just do this around my whole head. And It's just so cute. And also when I do this, it makes it so much easier if I get sick of my hair halfway through the day and I want to throw it up. Then when you have your hair half up, you still get this cute little half ponytail with the little, it's like very 90s, I feel like, the little flip out with your hair up in a clip. Okay, so I think I did all the way around, and it's super fast. I don't really like the way this one, oh, that was just like tucked. But I usually put on heat protectant too. I forgot to talk about heat protectant, but I've been using a heat protectant balm instead of a heat protectant spray, and I like that a lot more because I just feel like it's gets into your hair so much better than a spray because you massage it in and it, I don't know, it just feels like you're putting lotion in your hair and just makes me feel happier about it than just spraying my hair. Okay, so that was all I do for the bottom layer. It's super fast, super easy. And now I will just go through. I'll leave these for last because it depends on how they look that day, and I'll show you because not right now they're like not doing what I want them to. So I'll show you what I do with my curling iron when I see that they're not cooperating. So I just will grab it like this and twist away and then pull through and comb it through with my fingers because like I said, I just want this to look like very undone and messy. And I'll do this around my entire head. I'll switch directions sometimes, just so they all don't look the same. But you can tell like I'm barely holding the curl because I really don't want it. I don't want it to stay like curly. I want it to just be like wavy and kind of look like I rolled out of bed, but I look amazing when I roll out of bed, like that kind of vibe. So I have to put quite a bit of effort into my hair when I wake up. I get so jealous of the people who are like, oh, I have bedhead, and they look absolutely adorable in their like messy bun scrunchy situation, and I roll out of bed and like my bangs on this side are like straight and over, and anyway, I'm jealous of those people. But this is the way I achieve my messy hair that takes effort. So I'll just keep going around. And then if there's pieces that I want to look extra messy, I'll just do a little wrap situation. Like I said, like there's no method here. I just like randomly curl my hair, and I feel like every day my hair looks a little bit different because I never like do the same method. Like I never curl the same pieces the same. So this is really bothering me, so I'm just going to show you what I do right now. So I kind of just take this and then do that because and that like helped calm whatever this chunk of hair was doing. And then I'll make sure that the ends are still flippy. So it's very quite easy, and you can kind of tailor it to your own hair and make it look the best for your colics, your hair type, whatever. But I just kind of just curl random pieces and it just kind of works. It took me a while to figure out my own hair because find the colics and realize I can't do certain hairstyles or certain like things that other people do because you can just like your hair is your hair and it's going to be very different from other people. So you just need to know how to work like your exact hair, and you sometimes can't take exactly what someone else does and try it on your own hair because it won't work. You make it look so easy, but I can never do it. It's like I said, you just have to figure out your hair type and kind of what exactly your hair needs. Maybe you need more curling this way and less curling this way, more whatever. So it's just like trial and error. And also my haircut, since I have layers and naturally wavy hair, it just kind of, the curls just stay and go where I want them to. I was one of those people that, I can't remember what year it was. It was early 2000s where you put the gel in your hair and you scrunch and your hair is literally crunchy, but you have like super wavy hair, but you just cannot, like your hair will not move and it's just so crunchy. And I wasn't one of the people that would straighten the front. Some people would do the crunch, the hair crunch, and then straighten the front of their side bangs. But I never straightened them. I just would kind of let them be. So we're going to call this side done. Kind of just like, yeah, see if you can see. It just kind of was like, looks undone. Like maybe she styled her hair, maybe she didn't, but I did. Okay, so moving on to this side. So you can see that I have shorter pieces here, and then the longest are underneath. So those are where I flipped my hair out. So this is where I'll just kind of run my curling iron through the bottom. I only do this to my fringe when it gets a little longer, because this piece, for some reason, as it grows out, will always just do whatever it wants, and it needs a little correcting. So I'll just run some heat through the bottom of it. But when they're shorter, I can curl them just fine with the round brush. So this side, for some reason, is a little trickier. I don't know why I can't get both sides to always cooperate equally. This side is my naughty side, and this side is my easy side. So this one, when I want to switch directions for the curling iron, it just, for some reason, the hair just never quite does what I want it to. So anyway, this, when I curl it this way, away from my head, it looks great and does what I want it to. And it's just like a tiny little whatever, but I don't want it to be that noticeable, so I'll curl or comb it out. And then I'll keep going around. And I also don't really pay attention to how much hair I'm grabbing. I just grab random chunks. This might not be that helpful for people because it's kind of just like you do whatever you want to your hair. But okay, so we'll call that good for that direction. And then I will go and kind of wrap it around like this and do that in a few spots just so it doesn't all look uniform and the same. So it's just really easy. And this is kind of what I do every day I have my hair down. I even will do this when I'm planning on putting my hair up in a claw clip, because it just, if your hair falls, pieces fall out of your claw clip, then it looks kind of like slightly curly and cute. Whereas like if you had straightened your hair that day and you put your hair up in a claw clip, it doesn't look as good when you have like straight weird pieces falling down. I'll show you guys what it looks like with my claw clip in a second when I just pull it up. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. And I'll just go around my entire head. I used to look at the back of my hair and try to be like, do I like the way it looks in the back? Hold up a mirror and look, and now I'm just like, I don't even care. I'll just go like this, and then hopefully it looks fine. Okay, so this piece is kind of being weird. So I kind of want to pull it that way a little bit. I curled it towards, wait, what did I do? Ow, I burnt my forehead a little bit. Okay, I curl it towards my head a little bit. So then I give it more volume, because right here is my colic and it gets like really annoying. So anyway, if you ever see this side of my hair is tucked behind my ear, it means that this side of my fringe is not cooperating, and I will just go like this and like make that like the hairstyle. So anyway, that is the hair tutorial. It's just easy and messy. Look, my forehead's getting red where I just burnt my forehead. Okay. Anyway, so it's really easy, and it's gonna be different for everybody, whether you have different layers, different lengths. I did this same type of styling when I had longer hair too. I think my hair was down to here, and I would just curl just the ends, like from here down, and would just kind of curl random pieces and make them kind of wild and messy, which then it just kind of gives you like a beachier look. And the longer my hair is, the more, I guess I use this too when I have shorter hair, but if you use salt spray, it helps make it look even more undone. But I like to use it on, I didn't use it today because I don't like to use it on my day one hair. So I washed my hair today and I don't like the way it feels in my hair. So like when I wake up and I want to do something with my hair, then I don't like the way it feels when I have salt spray in it. So I will use it on the day right before I wash my hair. But it definitely gives your hair volume and just like this cute beachy undone look, and I love that about it. So as promised, I was going to show you guys how I throw my hair in a claw clip when I have my hair curled like this. So what I do is I just grab, you'll see like the layers just fall naturally, and sometimes I leave them out and sometimes I pin them back depending on like which way they're curling and what they're doing. So I just grab my hair in like a low-ish pony, and then since my hair is short, I don't get to do like the cool things that people do when they wrap it around the clip. I just will grab the pony and then pull it up and hold it with my middle finger. And I'll take this and pinch it. So you can see like random pieces are falling out. Sometimes I'll even like to pull out these little, this guy's not supposed to be there. Sometimes I'll pull out little bottom pieces because I think that's cute. But it makes, like, I will go everywhere with a claw clip in my purse because if I get sick of my hair, I just will throw it up like this. But like I said, if you didn't already put waves in your hair, well, at least with me, because I have like wavy hair, but I have to put product in it to make it wavy, then it just looks kind of weird if you have like just like straight pieces hanging down. Like that's very, I feel like early 2000s when you'd have like the super straight pieces here and then the super straight pieces everywhere else. But now I like the undone kind of effortless look, and I feel like you need to curl your hair to get this, or like a second day, third day hair. If you had curled your hair a previous day and just want to throw your hair in a claw clip, it makes it very easy to have cute hair, except when you so my fringe, the rest of my hair cooperates, but if I always have to style my fringe every single day unless I'm putting it in a low pony or like tucking it back or pulling it back. I have to style my fringe every day because it just like gets wild in the morning. And if you guys are just tuning in now, I told everyone earlier that I'm cutting my hair tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna get like fringe, very short fringe, because I always used to have that and I miss it. So I'm trying to talk myself into getting it tomorrow. It's so much work and it's so annoying. Like it's so annoying. You walk outside in the wind and then your hair is literally everywhere, and it's not like a cute windblown look. You have like your hair is like sticking up just like this. So I really want it, but I know how much work it is and I know how annoying it is, but I think I'm gonna go for it, which it's time consuming to have it, but it's adorable and I love it. So I think I'm gonna get it tomorrow. Anyway, I have no idea how I went down that tangent, but we're talking about claw clips and it's just super easy. And what I also love about claw clips is if you get tired of your hair up, like you can just go up and down with your hair. You can take it out, put it up. With this hairstyle, I feel like sometimes after I take my hair out of the claw clip, it even looks better. I don't know why, but it just like does. So I'll put my hair up in a claw clip or take it down, put it up, take it down, whatever. And it doesn't get like weird. It doesn't look weird. It's not like if you put your hair up in a ponytail and then you get like the kink or it ruins your curls or whatever. So I always carry a claw clip in my purses. Unless I have a mini purse, then I just don't put my hair in a claw clip that day. Anyway, so do you guys have any questions about products I use, tools I use, how I style my hair, anything like that? Just let me know in the comment section quick and I'll try to get to the answers. If you joined in at the end and didn't get a chance to hear me talking about the curling iron, this is the curling iron I used. It's the single pass curl, and it's 1.25 inches. You can adjust the heat setting on the bottom. You just turn this dial. It's hard to show because it's white, but you can see like the little light is moving along, and I will use the lowest 2 to 3 settings because I don't want my hair to get fried. So I will never go up all the way with my heat. It scares me. I fried my hair not that long ago and I don't want it to happen again. So I will use a lower heat on my hair. Oh, I am so scared when I curl my hair. I have to pick the lowest settings because I've seen so many videos of those girls like holding the curls and then they take the curler off their hair and they're holding like their little ringlet in their hands, and that just makes me so nervous. But yeah, because of my hair type and my past experiences, I will use a lower setting on my hair. Yeah, so that's the curling iron, and I used multiple of this brand. This is T3, and I love them all. This one, I actually prefer them like this where you can't take them off, like the twirl and the whirl. I've tried them both, but I like them just to be attached. I don't know why. And this size is like a go-to. I feel like it works for most lengths, and yeah, that's the curling iron. I will be back next Tuesday at 4 p.m. So make sure you guys come back and hang out in the live with me. This one was really fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, cute avocados. Okay. Bye.